your reading, listening, and video watching assignments. Part 4 of 6. Another great relationship book that I wrote, and this time, what was really great about writing Fantasy Boyfriend, romantic fantasies, stories, and erotic adventures for women, I was able to express wisdom, information, what to, how to, through the means and format of storytelling in a fiction sense. In the sense that with nonfiction and self-help, you're like, okay, don't do this, do this, bullet, list, kind of like somebody's pointing their finger at you, don't do this, But how do you really teach if you can't tell stories? So with Fantasy Boyfriend, romantic fantasies, stories, and erotic adventures for women, I was able to share so much more about what it's like to be in a great relationship with a great guy, and I was able to do it through storytelling. I actually had a lot of female friends and clients who prompted and nudged me and told me, Bart, you need to write a romance book. And I'm like, all right, okay. I found the time and the energy, and then, I sat down and I wrote it, and it just flowed off my fingertips with the keyboard. But it was so fun to write. And it's such an integral part of the collection of relationship books because it gives you, women in particular, and guys too, insights as to how and why a guy can and should treat his gal in a certain way that gets her to fall in love with him, understand, wow, I get why he is like that. Or he does things to and for her that makes her, again, come back to say, I've never been treated better than any man before I met you. And that draws me to you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to mess up. It's so amazing. Check this out. Fantasy Boyfriend, romantic fantasies, stories, and erotic adventures for women by Bart Smith. What every woman wants inside and outside of the bedroom, but just didn't know love like this and being made love to could be this good, this deep, this satisfying. Really. Ask yourself, ladies, when was the last time you experienced upwards of 20 orgasms in a single week or ever? When was the last time your man whispered, I love you, or I got you, in your ears while he held you all night long? Does he make you laugh and smile all day and all night? Do you feel protected in his arms? Does he pick you up every now and then and carry you off to the bedroom? Does he go out of his way to do things for you, making your life a little easier so you can spend that extra energy on him? Does he really take care of your needs sexually? So it's really you, ladies, who are craving him more than he needs to crave you. Your fantasy boyfriend really knows how to love you with a single touch of his hand, a brushing kiss upon your lips, and deep, long gazes into your loving eyes. Oh, you also like spending time with him on that remote paradise island where you both can run naked on the private beach you're at, making love under the nearest palm tree. That's what having a fantasy boyfriend is like. Of course, he's more than fun and frolicking between the sheets. You can talk to him about anything, and he'll listen and even offer up solid solutions on the spot. That makes you love him even more as he kisses the sides of your mouth and lips as you share what's on your mind over another round of sweet pillow talk. This very special man truly is your fantasy boyfriend. Part 1 of Fantasy Boyfriend, Romantic Beginnings This is where they both meet. Part 2, erotic adventures, real and fantasy, all day, all night, and all week long. Part 3, random mental, emotional, physical, and psychological realizations Our Lady has when dating her fantasy boyfriend. And Part 4, our love story continues. And then summary and words of encouragement, which kind of says, ladies, my message to you is to read this book or listen to the audio version and model your love life after it. Gentlemen, likewise, read this book and model yourself after this man in this story and watch the gal of your dreams just ravage you like a tiger and come at you and just show all of her affection, and wow, you two will not be able to be separated.